These plants are not in the garden, and I did not plant them. But ooh, are they delicious in a salad and very nutritious. Hey everybody, this is Emily Josephine behind the camera today, showing you my absolute favorite annual herb, and I'm going to explain why, in case you don't recognize it. This is cilantro. It's not the most commonly used herb, but it's very popular down here, you know, near Texas, and in Texas is very popular because it's used a lot in salsa and Mexican dishes. But even if you're not Mexican and you don't live in the South, cilantro adds a really delicious flavor to any lettuce salad, and it is also very nutritious. It's a decent source of vitamin C and other minerals and things like that. Now, I think this is my biggest plant that I have here. Now, right now here, I'm in the garden. I did not plant the cilantro. Here's another one. It's kind of overcome by weeds. Here's another one. I didn't plant it. Here's a little baby one coming up. I didn't plant it. Here's a big one. I didn't plant that one. There's another smaller one. I didn't plant that. I didn't plant that. Where did they come from if I didn't plant it? Because they don't grow naturally as a weed. Well, last spring, I had cilantro planted over here. And cilantro will grow up. When it goes to seed, it gets really tall and it develops lots of seeds. If you're familiar with the spiced coriander is simply ground cilantro seeds. And the seeds just fall off everywhere, and they germinate really easily. I thought I had another one back here. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I'll show you. Right there was a big thing of grass right there. There's another cilantro. See the seeds just kind of, so what happened was I saved some of the seeds, and then I pulled the cilantro plant, the big cilantro plants. It was a lot of seeds, so I didn't want to deal with them all. I pulled them out of here. So the seeds fell down willy-nilly, and then let me show you where I took them. Why don't you just walk with me. Yeah, walk through me. I'd like to see you do that. Walk with me through my garden. And this is the path I took to dump the spent, gone to seed cilantro. So I put it over here in this pile, and this is old rosemary, you know, dead rosemary, basil, tomato, basically all the big stuff, Malabar spinach and pole bean stuff. I just pile it up here by the rain tank. Very attractive, but one day it will, you know, make a really nice lawn fertilizer here. I'm not going to always dump things here. I've just been lazy lately. But, so I had cilantro here with the seed still on it. And look what happened. Da-da-da! And this happened when we were in Plano, too. I had cilantro in a, I think, did I have it in a pot? I think I had it in a pot. Well, no, maybe that was when I had the garden beds. I can't remember. Anyway, I planted a couple cilantro, a few cilantro seeds one year, and I never had to plant it again because it would grow up in the backyard. So obviously cilantro is not picky about soil type, because the soil type in North Texas is exactly the opposite of the soil here. So there's another one. No, that's a weed, but these are weeds down here. That's not cilantro, but this is a cilantro. So, so yeah, I just planted a couple cilantros in Plano, and then it would just pop up in the backyard. I had to be careful not to mow it down or whatever. It wasn't growing in the garden, but hey, it was still edible. The first one that I saw grow was actually over here. So I'm guessing it just blew over. See the piles over there. So I'm guessing the wind blew the seed over here. It landed, and this is actually now starting to go to seed. You can tell cilantro is going to seed when the leaves start to get more feathery, like that. See, this is kind of like a regular, how the leaves look. And they get more feathery and smaller when it goes to seed, and you have this thing coming up, and it'll grow up really high and develop seeds. And I probably, as long as I let all these cilantro go to seeds, I'll probably forever I'll have cilantro growing here by the red tank and in that area in the garden that I showed you. So isn't that totally cool? It's a delicious herb to put in salads and soups too. If you like to cook soup, it's a really nice flavor. And if you don't know what it tastes like, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's I mean, it's a mild, you know, it's not strong like oregano and thyme. It's different. Just, you know, buy some at the store. If you're familiar with the spice coriander, it's, you know, it's similar to that. The leaves have a similar flavor. But, you know, try some at the store, and so easy to grow. Even if you don't really have much of a yard or you're in an apartment, you can just, you know, put some in a, you know, get a 5-gallon pot and plant, you know, maybe 4 cilantro seeds and da-da-do. There you go. You'll have your own cilantro. So cilantro is my most favorite. And by the way, you might notice this broken stem. That's because I've harvested. It was actually... if I hadn't harvested from it, there would be several more large leaves. I've harvested off it and used it. I've eaten it. Yum, yum. But cilantro, my absolute favorite annual herb, because it is so easily... Now, it so easily self-seeds. The one thing about it, though, is it doesn't like... when it consistently gets to be over 80 degrees, it does go to seed. Doesn't last that long. Even if it doesn't get that hot, it doesn't last that long. So it is quite a seed, you know, it's really a spring herb. It won't last all summer or anything. But still, you know, we take advantage of low maintenance crops whenever we can, right? Well, thanks a lot for watching this video. If it has helped you, please share it. And I will see you for the next video. In the meantime, remember to help someone in need this week.